So a major update for you on this series, it's going to change format significantly in the coming videos, and the quantity of videos themselves is going to also drop significantly. I think the problem with Leagues being so hype is that literally every content creator and their uncle are making videos on this, and my videos are just kind of being thrown into the ether of literally every other video being made every day. And at this point, I can safely say that it's not necessarily worth my time to be making these very in-depth progress videos anymore, and instead I'll be doing something more of an overview or a recap of just what I've been doing over the League, since I don't want to stop playing. It's just been so damn fun. That said, I'm still extremely appreciative to every person who has been watching this series so far and enjoying it, and I don't want to let you down either, so definitely look forward to some more videos in the future. They just won't be coming out for a little while. Instead, I'm going to be investing more time back into the series that you probably know this channel for, Time Traveler and Macro Efficient Main, as well as some one-off videos that I have ideas for and have been looking forward to making for a while. All that said, thank you so much for watching and enjoy the episode. So, I've actually been pretty busy over the last couple hours. It's been another good length of time of editing a video, and you know what that means. I spent all of my time AFKing at a skill, and this time it's fishing. I'm actually almost up to 70 there as well. Absolutely ridiculous. Actually, technically more, 69. But as you can see, I also got my strength up to 43 and my agility up to 54. So it's a really nice passive progress, considering I wasn't really able to do anything else anyway. But most importantly, let's have a look at the inventory. I have stashed 12 relics in my inventory here, and we're going to open all of them and see what happens. I definitely still don't know what I'm really looking for here, but the more fragments I get, the more things I have to choose from. So let's crack them open and see. There's Catch of the Day. There's Golden Brick Road. Yes, super happy to have that one. Now I don't have to do the damn pyramid anymore. There is the Chef's Catch. Nice to have. Grave Robber is now level 2, which is pretty cool. And more in Grave Robber. Definitely not as enthusiastic about that experience in Grave Robber. It's definitely not super exciting because it's a pretty endgame content item. So let's take a look at the new fragments that we unlocked through this process. Honestly, I am so happy that AFK scaling is so powerful in this league. It is such a better fit for me. It's really not even funny. Catch of the Day would have been really nice to have as I was fishing, but I'll be doing plenty more fishing, so no need to worry. This actually rolls the rare drop table while fishing with up to a 1 in 80 chance per fish caught, which is just absolutely ridiculous. It also has the personal banker set effect, which is so nice because it'll give me a chance to send stuff to my bank automatically, just like the Endless Harvest in the old league. Chef's Catch automatically cooks fish as well, which is super cool. And it's also a Trailblazer fragment, which is nice because now I finally have 3 of those. I could get the portable waystone. And the last one we unlocked, of course, is Golden Brick Road. Marks of Grace spawn coins, so I really don't have any reason to do the Agility Pyramid. Super happy. And then finally, looking at Deeper Pockets, Smooth Criminal, and Arcane Conduit. They're getting up there in experience, but still pretty far off level 3. All that said, I'm super excited to keep doing tasks, as fun as the FK time is. So let's go jump back in. So I'm obviously going to grab that Golden Brick Road, throw it on there, and we can go ahead and activate a set effect, which is incredible since that's a task. And if I run over here, we'll be able to grab that Trailblazer amulet. Grabbing the items from the Sage, and he's going to give you the portable waystone, which is amazing. Since this function is much closer to what you would have expected from Trailblazer, where I can teleport to a waystone at any time, and that'll help a lot with tasks. In addition, I'll be able to level up the Golden Brick Road while we're doing some tasks, so let's do that. Definitely a little overdue on this one, stopping in to fish some Karmwanji, which I'll be using to feed my kitten, which I haven't basically been growing at all since I haven't had any food to feed. But this will help me feed it more effectively, and also is a task. Apparently restore 5 prayer points in altar was a task, so I did that real quick, but I'm here to actually complete the Restless Ghost since I want to start getting done with those quests for Fairy Rings, so let's get started with that. And there we go, 9,000 prayer experience from this one. I actually love the boosted experience rates from quest rewards, giving us Protect from Magic, which is super cool. Not far off Protect from Melee as well. Let's go ahead and do the next one, which is going to be Lost City. One thing I've actually realized since starting this goal and checking out other people's videos is it's actually kind of super useful to just buy the Fairy Tale 1 skip. It's only 8 points, and you basically get the fairy rings because you get to start Fairy Tale 2 right away. I may have done that if I had approached this differently, but since I'm so close to it now, I'm not going to do it and just save the renowned. But that's something worth noting. You could have fairy rings really fast if you just paid the renowned. Oh, and while I'm here, I bought a death rune because it's actually a task to cast a blast spell. So I did that real quick. Now this will be a little interesting. I think these guys can one-hit me, but actually they're really conveniently placed right now, so I can just run right by. Whew, that was still pretty close though. Oh, no kidding. Why did you turn on me? And just like that, that's the end of Lost City. Nice. It's use a fairy ring as well, which is a task, even though it's technically not like an actual fairy ring. It's just the way into the snares. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. It's actually 2 tasks. Pretty cool. Anyway, let's move on to the next quest, which will be Nature Spirit. I was slightly worried because I don't have mining or smithing, and I need a silver bar, but they actually sell them here at the silver stall in Ardy, so it's no problem at all. And I already have the crafting, so I can just make the sickle. And boom, there is the Nature Spirit quest. Forgot about the hit points experience this one gives, and I'm also not incredibly worried about it. Super nice to have the prayer experience and defense experience too, though. Up to 31 defense from that, which is amazing. I am not so squishy anymore. All that said, we are now ready to begin Fairy Tale Part 1. Alright, this is probably one of the most consequential times that we're going to get in the progress of this account. The 3 items from Megalittus Mortifer from Fairy Tale Part 1. It could take us like 10 minutes, or it could take us multiple hours. Let's see what we got. Unfortunately, I clicked through it too fast. Secateurs, Mosquito Proboscis is pretty easy, I think. Jingerberries and Potato Cactus, these are all relatively simple. Let's go ahead and get it done. Ooh, no Nature Talisman, thank God. So it actually was a significant problem to get the Proboscis because I didn't realize I needed Jungle Potion, which requires me to unlock Herblore. But thankfully, I was able to just hop worlds through until I found someone doing the cleanup on their own, and I was able to kill their spawn. So it all worked out in the end. So the cool thing about this boss is its accuracy is actually dependent on your farming level, not your attack level. So all you really need to kill it is just strength and farming. And that's why I got farming before I came here. So I should be fairly accurate against this thing, and just a matter of flinching it down. Alright, and all of that work leads to the end of Fairy Tale Part 1 Growing Pains. Absolutely amazing. Lost some attack experience on that, but I'm also not too worried about it. 38 farming, which is amazing. And a little bit of magic. You know what's next though. And of course, that is to unlock fairy rings. As everyone knows, you don't need to complete Fairy Tale Part 2, you just kind of need to start it in order to get full access to fairy rings. And that's our goal complete. Next, of course, I want to unlock the Ardorian Cloak, as that's going to be the most useful upgrade here, as it's a very close teleport to the actual fairy ring. So let's do that. Rusty Sword achieved from Ham members. Humble Tyndall, not going to take my sword away from me. Nice. So of course, Ardy Easies requires Biohazard quest, but I'm actually going to go ahead and unlock the quest skip package for Elf 1. This gets me all the way to Underground Pass, which I think is super worth it as it's only 8 renown. And Underground Pass is a massively slow quest that only gives like 3k agility and attack experience. Totally not worth it in my opinion. It does skip the thieving experience from Biohazard as well, but at this point I feel like it's kind of irrelevant. It's like 8k experience, and I can get it done much faster this way. I need to be by a bank. Damn it. All right, let's go ahead and try this again. Elf 1, autocomplete all the way through the Underground Pass. And the other really nice thing about this is this actually gives me the Iban Staff from the Sage here. I'll be able to use the Iban Staff as soon as I get 50 attack, whenever that is, but I don't have to do the quest, which is awesome. Kind of a small thing, but I didn't realize that the portable waystone actually allows you to teleport even to waystones that you haven't unlocked yet. That seems entirely broken to me, honestly, but it's nice because I can finally get my Relic Waystone unlocked, even though I've never been up here before. It's super strange. And with all that out of the way, we can actually claim our easy diary reward, which is the Ardorian Cloak, which is going to be one of the best in slot items I'll have for a long time for sure. And this experience lamp is super nice. Going to throw that on prayer, obviously. And that gets us up to 43, which is actually perfect. Protect from melee unlocked, which is also a medium task. Amazing. All right, one more thing to do next, and that's to get the Rogue's outfit. Let's do it. And apparently the Rogue's Den bank doesn't count as a bank for swapping out fragments, so I had to waste a games necklace charge, annoyingly enough. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and use the Rogue's Chompy Farm fragment, as it gives me a 10% chance to crack the safe at the end of the maze. It's not a very huge boost, but it does help a little bit. First time through a rogue skid, unfortunately, but I also got a skilling relic for it. Message in a bottle upgrade. Nice. So I wasn't recording, but the King's Messenger just came and gave me the message for Regicide because I auto-completed Underground Pass inside this area where these kind of items are not allowed. So I guess I just smuggled this in here. Not that it's useful in any way, but I don't know. I guess it's here. Boom. There's my last crate. I actually got a little unlucky on this. I think I failed twice and got 3 rogue kits, so I wound up having to do 10 trips through. We got the 5 rogue crate pieces. Gosh, I can't talk. And I'm going to go ahead and use them all on more rogue kits because I have a star in my face. Just kidding, obviously. Going to go ahead and throw on that rogue kit and boom. It is a 50-point task, so definitely worth it. And then throw on the Draman Staff and the Ardorian Cloak, and we have the certifiable early game Iron Man getup. That's it, however. Let's keep things going. Of course, we're going to jump into some thieving. All right, just spend a little bit of time with the guards here just to get a little bit of money, and you'll see why we need that in a bit. That should be enough. 800 coins for coin pouches all at once is also a task that I totally planned and was not unexpected in any way. And the reason I needed a little bit more money is to come here and actually spend it all on Chaos Runes. Goodbye, money, but it should be no problem as we're going to be solving our money problems soon enough. And this is actually why I got the Chaos Runes. It's because it's actually kind of hard to kill these guys with just Fire Strike before they despawn. So the Chaos Runes make it a lot more viable. And the feud is always a nice and easy quest that gets a massive thieving experience reward, which is going to be extremely beneficial, but also allows us to continue on our task grind. Look at that, 60 thieving straight from 53. Amazing. Of course, next we're going to go slap on our thieving relics and actually do some thieving down in Pawn of Each, so let's do that. And there's actually a hard task. Pickpocket a Menophyte Thug 50 times, and as you can see just from this small grind, I'm already almost up to 50k cash, which is absolutely ridiculous. And there's 71 thieving, which is actually where I'm going to make my leave from here for now at least. Almost 100k cash from this though, so this should be enough to keep us going for a little while. And also 2 skilling fragments while I was here, so let's go ahead and crack those open. Experience in deeper fragments and experience in clued in. I will take it. First up, quick stop at the agility pyramid here to turn in 1 pyramid top just to get the task done. I don't really think I'll even need to come back here unless it gets really bad. I don't know. And the reason I came all the way to 71 was actually to do pyramid plunder, because apparently every room along the way is points. So I don't know. This is kind of weird, but it should be more than enough points for me to get up to tier 3. And this is the last one I can do, the hard task at the tier 71 room. Unfortunately, this actually wasn't enough points to get up to tier 4. Math is difficult. Alright, there's Prince Ali Rescue, which is great. Not a task on its own, but it'll let us complete 4 more. And there's an Autumn Squirk, and I never want to return to this place ever again. But thankfully, we got the tier 4 unlock, which is amazing, and apparently I got the Chin Chonkers fragment from that, interestingly enough. And also, I have enough fragments to use the last recall set effect, though I do need 5 slots for it, so I won't be able to use it quite yet. The Chin Chonkers allows me to gain more experience from catching Chimchompies, which is kind of cool. Might make use of that at some point in the future, though I think it's fairly unlikely. The nice thing, though, is it is a last recall element, and last recall is obviously incredibly overpowered for PVM. I'm not entirely sure what relics I'm going to wind up using. I don't think there's a whole lot of set effects that I can get just yet anyway. But I think I can get like chain magic if I need it, if I'm going to be doing any significant combat. But really, I think just for now, I'm just going to keep using deeper pockets as well as the 3 that give me the Trailblazer relic, as I want to keep leveling up deeper pockets to level 3. And that'll actually be the end of today's episode. Of course, a big thank you to all of the channel members who have joined the channel. Especially thank you to OneKiller912 and Peepo Time for joining that top tier. We'll see you next time.